So I tried to do this live ride before. Hopefully you guys are picking up on my voice here. So this place is very reminiscent of the Grand Canyon South Rim, which I will ride the Grand Canyon. Definitely have to plan a trip to the Grand Canyon and do this. So this is definitely more of an advanced ride. Lots of cutbacks. There are definitely places you can fall off a mountain, which would be an interesting way to go. But thankfully I'm turning into a professional stunt motorcyclist. I'd probably make it look cool. Just kidding. San Bernardino National Forest entering. Actually, I've been in here for a while, but that's what the sign said. So for anybody watching, I'm announcing this prematurely because I haven't bought it yet, but I've been researching bikes to purchase up in San Fran, and I found one. So on Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to go check this thing out, probably buy it. And I found a 2002 BMW R1150R. It's a touring bike. It's got 33,000 miles, and I'm getting it for less than $4 grand. So pretty excited about that. For the longest time, I was absolutely convinced I was going to find a way to get a BMW race car, and I test drove a bunch of them, or at least a couple of them, and definitely gained a deep respect for BMW engineering, so I'm excited to get a motorcycle for, let me think, 1/20th of the price of what I was trying to do. So I'm now driving my late stepfather's Hyundai Genesis, which I'm souping up. Obviously I'm on my Triumph Bobber, and now I'm getting a BMW motorcycle, and all these things combined are about the price of one new car. Decent, normal new car. Nothing fancy, bought fairly responsibly, I'd say. And I get to enjoy three things instead of one. So, plus I guarantee that BMW race car would have gotten me in a lot of trouble. No doubt about it. So my navigation just announced to me that I'm officially in Idlewild. It's my third time coming out here. First time was with one of my Marines, Master Sergeant Rodney Van Rinken, and his wife, stepdaughter. Second time by myself, and I took some special footage, but it didn't turn out quite how I wanted to. So this is my third attempt to get some pretty special footage using using a prototype that I've built. It's going to give me some very unique camera angles. I've already kind of put some teasers on Facebook about that. I did find out there's some other people doing what I'm doing with this, but I'm doing it differently as far as I know. So, still excited about it. What is this guy doing? Gotta adjust my navigation real quick to get back home. Bear with me for one moment here. Hey, what's up, Gabe? Hope you're feeling better, man. I just killed my motorcycle on a live feed. How cool was that? Jeez. Not even embarrassed though. It happens. So I think you guys will see this place is pretty doggone beautiful. Like I said a few minutes ago, I've been in the Grand Canyon I think 4 or 5 times, and this absolutely reminds me of it, except for the big hole in the ground. But being on top of the mountains with all the trees, being up in the clouds, it's pretty awesome. Highly recommend. You guys will start seeing some mountain passes here. Lots and lots of switchbacks. If I had done this ride my first 500 miles, I don't know if I'd be around. It's pretty intense up here sometimes, but it is worth it. Hope you guys don't get too seasick watching this, because I'm going to go on a lot of back and forth. So one thing I keep learning as I get older and wiser is to laugh at myself. Not only did I kill my motorcycle crossing a street to turn around on a live feed, but I also, on the way up here, my license plate fell off, so I had to backtrack about 10 minutes to go find it. Thankfully, there was a nice family in a minivan that let me know that happened. And what's kind of funny about it is it happened because I did a modification to my rear license plate holder in order to make it the bike safer. I put on a lighting system, which I put on Facebook last night in a picture. And in doing that, I weakened the structural integrity of the frame, and the vibrations ended up breaking it, so my license plate fell off. But I was able to find it. One of the lights still works that I installed. I've installed two. One of them appears to be pretty well shot. But Thomas Edison didn't do so well his first time trying to make a light bulb work, so I'm going to keep doing what I do. Live and learn and laugh. But I can assure you all, if you'd see me running across the street to get my license plate wearing a helmet, you would have gotten some good entertainment value out of that. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this view a fraction of what I am, or at least, I mean, 100% would be better, but you get the idea a little bit. The video quality of these live feeds leaves a little bit to be desired. But the GoPro video is going to be pretty awesome, if it works this time. You'll understand when you see it. This time y'all get to see the sign. San Bernardino National Forest. So for those of you who are paying any attention whatsoever to my YouTube channel, I put the first chapter 1 of the prologue of After Action was filmed here. It's going to open up and get real pretty. And then of course I can edit them in my video editing software. So I'm going to set up a portion of my YouTube channel and download those and have them facing the right direction so it doesn't look like I'm driving in a foreign country. I might be able to clean up the video quality, but I doubt it. I swear I still get some kind of endorphin rush every time I do a biker wave or get one. It's kind of funny. It's just that feeling of belonging, I guess. I think everybody has some kind of basic human need for that, and there's something special about the motorcycle community. I can't really explain it. I think I talked about this on a previous live ride, but the very nice lady who hung my riding bell, which was a gift from a friend. You're supposed to have it hung by another rider, and it's supposed to ward off evil spirits and things that grab you from the road and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But she told me that she tells kids, if you ever get lost in a public place, you want to go find the biggest, scariest looking biker that you can find and have them help you find your parents. And I thought about that, and I'm like, you know what? She's right. We're a very loyal group of people, and I suppose there are exceptions to that rule, but from what I've seen in the biking community, a bunch of really good people just out having a good time, not causing problems, not engaging in any crimes or anything, just living their lives and enjoying themselves. But yeah, black leather, chains, long beards, all that, it happens. Tattoos, which I have many planned. There are definitely times where I'm on this bike and I don't even think it's me. It's still so surreal. I've only had this thing for, I think, 4 months now. And the simple fact that I always said I'd never own one, now I'm going to own 2. Okay, let's face it, I'm going to own 10 eventually. But this is definitely in me. I think the big epiphany for me was when I realized I love this more than shark diving, and I get to do this every day. That's a big deal. That rock, I don't know if you can see it, but it was on the road on the center line. That would be bad if I hit that. Thankfully, I did not. Things like pine cones. My friend Rodney informed me that that can derail you, which makes a whole lot of sense. I didn't really think about it until he pointed it out. So, another thing I learned on this ride is always carry a Leatherman, which normally I have a little something, but didn't have it this time. I just had my knife, and had to have a park ranger help me get my license plate back on. A couple of nice people stopped and helped as well. That's one thing this thing is teaching me, is there's still a whole lot of good people out there. I've had a couple of encounters on this thing with just nice people. One time I was stopped and somebody stopped to make sure I was okay, and I was just, can't remember what I was doing, getting to drink water or something. But people want to check on you, make sure you're alright. especially other bikers. They'll stop, and they see somebody stopped in the middle of nowhere, they're going to stop too, which is pretty cool. And of course I would reciprocate. I certainly can't promise this, but I'm hoping that next week, as in this coming week, I should be riding a different motorcycle over the Golden Gate Bridge with pretty cool footage, because I got some special ideas for that too. I'm trying to find a way to do live rides using my GoPro, streaming from that. I know you can do it. I haven't figured out how. Mainly because I just haven't spent the time on it. Surprisingly nice up here at 5,000 feet. Well, I'm probably down to, I don't know, 3,000 by now, but first time I came out here there was ice on the road, or at least snow, so that was intimidating. At that point I think I had about 1,000 miles, maybe 1,200 to my name on this thing. I am pleasantly surprised that this thing's actually holding on video up here. To anybody who's watching this, if you have any interest in, it's still hard for me to say after these couple of months, but if you would like a Dallas the Voice sticker, thanks Richwell, send me a message and I'd be happy to throw a couple in the mail to you. I ordered 1,000 of the things and I don't want to sit in a box forever, so I'd be happy to do that if you're interested. Give it to your kids or whatever. Or, proudly adorn your car with my logo. That'd be rad. Got to start somewhere. No, Dave, it's not San Fran. I'm back to civilization. coming up on Ramona Expressway and Saboba Indian Reservation. This is a very bumpy road. Wonder why my back's been hurting so much lately. It's not like I ride every day or anything. So I'm in Hemet now. What's up, Scotty? I got a race car in front of me, just like mine. Oh, the temptation. Not that I would ever do such a thing, so don't even think it. I'm an angel. That's a fun looking car, though. It's just like mine, that's why I like it. See? Just to go on record, I won. Going 40. Turn right on Stetson Avenue in Hemet. I think I'm still in Hemet. Yeah, if you guys have any questions for me, when it's safe to look down, I can see comments on occasion. The last thing I ever need is to have somebody say I'm riding unsafely, and I act accordingly. So I'm trying to do some good in what I'm doing, if you guys haven't figured it out yet, and it'd be easy to tarnish that. I am not trying to do that. Since I've been riding, I've had probably 4 or 5 close calls, none of which were my fault. Cars backing out in front of me, stuff like that. And I've actually told the guys who led the motorcycle safety course that I took about those things, and gave them the scenarios. They said I handled it as good as could be expected. So that was good to hear. Hey Dave, if you're still watching, or Scotty, if you guys could make a comment for me on my behalf, what I said about the stickers. If anybody messaged me with their address wanting some stickers, I'd be happy to send them some. You guys have been supportive of me. I can at least give you a little something to say thank you. The shoulder is definitely acting up. Hey Terry, what's happening? Surgery on my shoulder is an inevitability, unfortunately. I'm just real glad it's not affecting this yet. It will. All in good time. Or bad time. A hard tackle on a 225-pound dude is the reason I had to get this shoulder worked on eventually. It's back when I was playing college football. I was a defensive back. I just got a biker wave. That's badass. Anyway, so I hit this dude with everything I had, put a great tackle on him, brought him down to the ground, and when I brought him down to the ground, both of our weight landed on my shoulder and it rolled under me. And I'm not the kind of guy that goes to the doctor unless I'm dying, so, you know, 20 years of pain, no big deal. I'm also doing this with a broken back for anybody who doesn't know that. And to that I have one thing to say. Yippee-ki-yay.